My name is Selena Kelly, and I am a third-year student on the Bachelor of Religious Education, an English or History or Music course, so I'll just dive right in. So, as I said, I'm a third-year student in the Bachelor of Religious Education and History, but you can choose English, History or Music. So, an overview on the course. This degree qualifies you to teach religious education, history, music, or English to honours Leaving Certificate level. This course includes a variety of interesting core and optional topics. Throughout the programme, there is an emphasis on teamwork, leadership, communication, and creativity, skills that will serve you well in a teaching career and can also transfer to a number of other professions. This program prepares you for the modern-day teaching environment. You'll also gain valuable and extensive teaching experience both within the university and in school-based placements. So what can you take from this? You can take that teamwork, group work, and being creative is extremely important. I can definitely say that within the course. At the beginning, you'll be very quiet, and you might be shy to open up to other people, but trust me, it gets easier because the classes are very, very small. And school placement, you'll hear it again and again and again, and you will get sick of it. But it is a very important element of the course, and it is worth 25% of your degree. And every year you do an element of school placement. So just to let you know what the entry requirements, in case you don't know, it's just the general ones. You just need to basically pass 6 subjects and get, I think it is a H7, above a H7 anyways, in English, Irish and Maths. So basically just passing and getting a H5 in 2 subjects. But there is to note, if you want to do music, that there is no exam, because usually you might have to do an exam where you can just prove that you can play an instrument, but that's scrapped for 2023, so you can just put it down on your CAO without a bother. So, what do you study? So this is just a little breakdown that I did between first year and second year. So first year you study Teaching Studies Foundational A and Foundational B. You do Professional Preparation and Practice 1. I have little stars against that because that's just very important, and it's extremely important to attend because when you first start, you are given an assignment brief, and I refer to the assignment brief as almost like a Bible. You basically have to follow it the whole way through placement, and yeah, the tutors are lovely and they will help you along with it. And you do a bit of psychology, you do an introduction to religious education and just a history of Christianity. And then in second year, it kind of breaks down even further. You learn about assessment, you do Teaching Studies Intermediate, so each year it gets a little bit tougher, but that's through experience and guidance. And you do Science versus Religion, but I will say that you choose these modules in second year. That for religion you get to choose, so I chose Science versus Religion, and there was another 2, but if you go into the course online on the DCU website, I'm sure you can have a look there if you go into the course structure. So this is just what modules you study in each of English, History or Music. So in English you do a bit of Shakespeare, poetry, romance, Gothic and film. In history, you do Irish history, European history, ancient history. It's all tailored to secondary school teaching. I will say, though, for history that the class sizes will be quite big because they do mix us in with the art students. So it's kind of, you don't really have the one-to-one element, but what I would say is that after class, if you have any questions, you can usually go down and the lecturers are lovely to talk to. And in English, it's the same experience. It's all tailored to Leaving Cert English. And music, there's performance, choir and keyboard, music theory, and I know in first year you also study a bit of Irish music and you do harmony and composition. And as I said before, the class sizes are super duper small. So in history, I believe it's around 30 to 40, English around 30 to 40 students, and in music they only accept up to 20 students. Due to the performance element of the course. So these are just two elements of placement in first year, because I have gotten a lot of questions on this on Unibuddy, so I felt it was very important to add this in. So in first year, you do a research project. So you will complete a research project on a secondary school. This will be explained on the first day you start the course. So no need to worry about it. It's just a little presentation you do, or it is on a Google Doc. You just complete little elements of it, but no need to worry about it at all. And you teach your peers. At the beginning, that sounds quite daunting because you are teaching like your colleagues in your course, but it gets easier and you do learn from it. You all learn and grow together, which is the fun part of the course. So as I just said, you teach your peers to build confidence, and you will have tutors to help you. So in first year, you're not graded. That's one thing I want to put out there. You're not graded, as you are learning and you're trying to build some confidence. And each year you will have a research project to build knowledge and skills. Second year, you will observe for 1 week in a school. This means you will shadow teachers. So you basically complete about 7 to 10 days in a school where you will observe your classmates. I mean, not your classmates, sorry, you'll observe other students in the classroom. So you'll be just sitting in the back of the class and you'll be observing the teacher and how she interacts or he interacts with the students. So, and you choose the school. Very important to add. So DCU do not choose this till final year, but you get the say, you get the choice, and you get to pick. And let me move on. So, extra facts about school placement. This is stuff that I didn't really know when I was going into this course. So in first year, you will be very nervous at first, but trust me, you'll get much easier. Practice makes perfect. Observations is a new part of placement to allow you to settle into your school. So as I said, you get to shadow other teachers and learn how they do lesson plans. You might know anything about lesson plans now, but I am currently on placement, and lesson plans, yeah, that's all I can say. Yeah, very, very important. In third year, you receive a teaching council number, which allows you to sub in schools and get paid for it. Third year, you teach for 6 weeks and you will have 2 inspectors. You go back to the same school you observed for second year. So right now that might make sense, but when you're doing the course, it will all make sense then. But the 2 inspectors, that's when you get graded upon, and they basically agree on a grade for you. So it's not too bad. And then in fourth year, you teach for the entire second semester. So that's for 3 months in a school of DCU's choice. So a typical week of being a BRL-ed student, so that's basically a shortened down version of the Bachelor of Religious Education and History, Music and English. So you'll hear this a lot, BRL-ed. So it's roughly 12 hours a week worth of classes. This is due to the placement part of the course. So I'm saying up to 12 hours, but it could be a bit less because just the placement element of the course, there is a lot of planning, preparation. So we don't really have a lot of classes, but when we do, there'll be like 2-hour long classes, and then we get like a 2-hour break after, and then 2-hour worth of classes again. So for example, Monday you may have class from 9 to 12, then Tuesday you could have a class from 1 to 6, but that could mean you could have a break in the middle as well. And some days between lectures, you may have a 2 or 3 hour break. This really does vary per year. Lesson planning will become your best friend. Trust me on that now, you will thank me. So the points trend, English changes each year, roughly 385 to 420. History changes each year as well, roughly 410 points. Music, it always stays around 380, but I will say maybe aim for around 390 to ensure like you're safe to get in, because there is only 20 spots in the music course. So forms of assessment in this course, so this is like how you get graded. I will say straight away, there's no exams. So it does take a huge weight off your shoulders. So what we do instead is projects, and we do reading annotations. So if you're in history, if you choose it, that you will do reading annotations. So it's basically you read a book online and you just quote little things that you found interesting about the book. And you'll be shown that in first year. You do maybe some presentations with your friends. never really alone, but you'll do them mostly with your friends, which is really nice. You'll do some essays and you'll do some book reviews as well. So I just want to put out there accommodation options. So on campus, there's College Park, Hampstead campus, and St. Pat's campus. That's for first years only. You can check that out on DCU accommodation. Off campus, there's Shinoan Square. I'm staying there right now, and it's dead handy. It's across from the college, from Glasnevin campus, and you can either walk, which would be about 10 minutes, or you could either get a bus, which will like put it down to about a 5-minute journey. And then there's Shinoan Halls, which is right next door, Gateway Student Village, Aspen. You can stay at nearby hotels. Some people have started doing this, like the Bonington Hotel. And there's also Digs. Digs is where you stay at a house. Usually this is found on Daft or through the Facebook. There's DCU Accommodation 2022 to 2023 on Facebook. And you can find people offering a room in their home. And people do also commute. Commuting is an option, but I strongly encourage when you're in third and fourth year of the course to have accommodation. The reason why I'm saying that is because each year the modules do get more intense, and I will say for student experience, it is good to have maybe at least 1 year under your belt that you were staying near the campus. First and second year, you'll probably get away with commuting, but I will say at least try it out for one semester, because trust me, I did commuting in second year, and now I'm staying in Shinoan Square in third year, and I feel like my student life is definitely completely transformed and changed. So, what campus are you based on? You're based on St. Patrick's campus in Drumcondra. It is easy to get to. Basically, if you're travelling from the Midlands, like the way I was, you would be getting on the Lewis, so the Red Line, and then you'd be travelling to O'Connell Street, and any bus will bring you, literally the 1, the 11, the 16. I could be listing all day, but every bus will bring you to St. Patrick's campus. You'll also be on All Hallows campus, which is across the road from it. And you'll be there if you have some religion modules and if you're doing music, because music, all of everything is over on All Hallows campus, but it's certainly just a 2-minute walk across the road from St. Pat's. So there is Starbucks on St. Patrick's campus, Craigan Library, study hubs, DCU merchandise. I bought a hoodie in my first year of being in the course. There's Londis, Canteen, Java, that's like a student hub. There's music halls, Lego room, Minecraft room, student advice centre, student help desk, lecture halls, accommodation blocks. Across the road there's Banks, Sansab, Domino's, All Hallows campus and Tesco. So you're pretty much sorted. And this is only on St. Patrick's campus. On Glasnevin campus, there is so much more, and I would definitely say to go and visit it. So job opportunities from the course, you could work in government departments, international development agencies, media. Obviously, you can be a post-primary school teacher in either religion, music, English, or history. And also I will say, if you are doing religion and history course, then you'll also be qualified to teach politics and society. You can also work in the private sector and the arts. So fees and funding, I feel like it's very important to add this in. The student contribution is 1,500 to 2,500 euros. This is depending on the family income per year, so you can check this out in the budget. And funding to assist you is Student Assistance Fund, the DCU Food Bank, the fund, Susie, and no harm checking online and being aware of what is available to you. So I just want to say thank you, and if you have any more questions, please contact me through my Unibuddy account. I will wait for 1 minute to see if there's any questions. You can type them into the chat box, but I'm pretty much on my Unibuddy account if you need me for anything. So yeah, I really hope that was helpful in some way. Thank you.